Heavensward. Should turn down my TV a little bit because it might be blaring to you guys, so I'll change that in a second here. Just there. When they waste my limit break and I do more damage than them. Damn it. Alright, let's nice. Alright, I did the trial roulette to make it fast. Let's do this. Needhog. 5 to 10 minute wait, because most likely it's gonna be 10 minutes, even though it says 5. 2 more items selling. How much money did I make so far? Really? I gotta adjust that even lower. Wow. Okay. $3.99. Undercut the crap out of these people. Wow, people really like love breaking the market. Whoops. So that's all the money I got. Wow. That was just terrible. Oh. Just check all these items while I wait. That's it. There's all the fences and stuff. Okay. Interior. See what new stuff they added. Magnificent Mog. So they got a Moogle chandelier now. Huh. Nice. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, sorry about that. Flame of Passion. Interesting. These are all seeds. And more seeds. Alright. Sheesh. Furnishing for your house and stuff. Hot tubs, bathtubs, whatever you want to call them. Let's go up to the top real quick. Ooh, what's this one do? Hiring stewards on the estate. Huh. I remember these 3, but this one must be new. I don't know how new. I haven't checked the housing market in a while. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's do chairs and tables. Most of this is stuff I've already seen. Ooh, pumpkin chair. That's new. The heart chair. Ah, I used to have one of these. Oh, these things are so expensive. Ooh, a coffin. Nice. Get like one of those Vincent coffins from 7 or something, even though it's a Void Arc one. That's actually Pretty cool. Let's go. Oh, you back, huh? I'm live streaming now, by the way, so I figured I'd save you the embarrassment. Ooh, stuffed succubus, that's new. Stuffed bear, that's new. Pious doll. Oriental basket. Oh, now they got the whole stuffed minion, or eggplant, onion knight, jester, garlic, king tomato, queen mandragora. That's all new. That's awesome. I know that wasn't their last time I played. That's why I'm saying it's new, because it's been a while since I've seen everything. I mean, I've played all the new content. It's probably been there, but I never checked the market in a while. Can't. I'm not 220. I am 208. Nope. I got the card. I know. That's why I don't really want to do it again, man. I beat it once and I was just like, I kind of want to do it to get gear, but at the same time, it's like, I really don't want to do it. Wow. I've checked all the housing items and there's barely been anything new. Huh.
There's a lot of new housing items.
Yeah, but not like you would think there would be. I mean, they're all scattered all over the place, yes, but there's not like a lot. There's a lot of minions, though. I know there's new minions. Man, when are they doing that stupid,
What, the
event?
Deep Dungeon?
No. The event.
Oh, the Yokai Watch 3 crossover?
Yeah, the Yokai 3 crossover event.
Sometime this summer, so within
I think it's
maybe
next
later
month.
this week or next week.
It
Well,
might
they're
be-
doing their E3 thing
Oh,
tomorrow.
shit, there's a Fenrir minion? 5 million? Wow.
Fenrir minion.
Yeah. It says Fenrir
Oh,
pup.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I'm looking right here. It says Fenrir pup. 5 million.
Well, I'm
Then-
up to
then there's-
727,000 MGP towards the mount.
Oh, there's a wind-up Titan, Garuda, Leviathan.
Yeah, there's a lot of wind-up minions. You trade in the
Ramu,
the
Shiva.
items from the extreme primals. You know, the loot you get, the crafting
Yeah.
mats. It's those, and then a blood pepper and some other mats. Usually craft the minion.
Wind-up Ifrit. Illuminatus. Wind-up minion. The Kalka minion. And the Calamari minion.
Yeah, the Calca is always for sale. It's the Brino one that's the untradeable drop.
Yeah, but there's the Fenrir pup. I was like, wait, what? But I don't
Yeah, there
think
was
that's
somebody so desperate when that minion first came out. They paid one of my buddies 20 million gil for it.
for the
I
Fenrir
was
one.
like, no, the Calca.
Oh. Man, I need to get. How do you get that Fenrir one? Damn, I need to figure that out.
I don't know if they have anything up on like the websites for that yet.
They might. It has to have been from the other patch, because it's right under the butterfly minion that I got.
Well, there we go. There's 3.3 minions and mounts. Reddit. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll be a little guide.
Because I got that butterfly one that sells for $1 million, but I kept it because it looked pretty cool.
Nope. 3.3 minions collector's guide. Square Enix. Alright. The wind-up Dragonet is purchased from the Mughals at the highest reputation for 30,000 gil. Wind-up Ramu and Shiva are crafted. The Piggy you buy from the Gold Saucer for 30,000 MGP. I'd rather spend that MGP on a Fenrir mount. I'd rather save up for that.
Yeah, that's what I want to get, the Fenrir one, but...
Wind-up Aimrek,
oh, I need to go
got,
check that. Thanks for reminding me.
Scenario.
Oh, I need to go check that, because
Wind-up
Saturday already passed.
That's from Weeping City. I've seen it drop a couple times. The Calamari is from Hullbreaker Hard.
I need to go see
Magic
if I won that
Bucket is
million.
from fishing in the Western Highlands, South Baneful. Use a brute leech with snagging.
Yep. I need to go see if I won that million on Saturday.
The wind-up cheerleader you get from the Wolves Den for 15,000 wolf marks, and the dwarf wabbit. Little tongue-tied there.
you said dwarf wabbit.
I know. I'm thinking Elmer Fudd, man. You wascally wabbit. It's wabbit season.
We going hunting. It's wabbit. It's duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Okay, it's rabbit season. Duck season.
Yeah, the dwarf rabbit you get as a chance loot from the Aquapolis, but there's also other minions you can get from the Aquapolis. Because I got the Pasha Brat minion. I got a wind-up Tonberry that I already had, so I traded that over to Hecate because he didn't have one.
Nice.
And then the page 63 from the library dungeon. That dropped in there. Got a couple grade 5 materials.
If I get this million, I'm gonna be so happy. I'll be like,
everybody in my FC, I'm the only one that's gotten through the 7th room off a map.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, yes, I led us to the promised land. Everybody got 100,000 gil. No, all the gil that drops in there, everybody winds up getting that exact same amount. So you kill something, you get 10,000 gil, everybody gets 10,000 gil. The priority targets in there that you gotta kill is if you see a Cyclops drop, you gotta stop DPS and everything else, just heal up the tank while they're taking the mob, and everybody just burn down that Cyclops. That's why it's always better to go in, instead of a party of 4, go in with like a party of 5.
My friend is so retarded. He has like Magic Duel's origin for PS4 on the brain like crazy.
You see the goblins drop. I've seen one goblin come out, or I've seen 2 drop up at the same time. Those gotta get DPS'd ASAP because those drop materia, crystals, and gil.
Let's try that again.
It's like if you make it through the 7th room, you wind up walking around with I think it's about 80 lore.
I have one of those.
Just from doing dragon skin maps in a party of like 5 or 6 of us.
I have a
dragon skin map. 3 or 4 maps.
I have one map.
We got freaking our lore tomes like capped out. I only ran expert roulette once this week.
Yeah, I have. I have my Oh,
then there's the Horde barding. You got to get Nidhogg scale times 3, 4 icon leather, a griffin leather strap, an icon iron ingot, a beast skin horn, 2 of those, 3 earth clusters, and 2 wind clusters, and you craft the new barding.
My friend is so dumb. He just posted that he was grounded from using the mic, and I'm live streaming.
Who's that?
Smitty. It's like all over my live stream now. It just pops up saying, I'm grounded. I was like, it was his birthday the other day, so now he's grounded from talking to people on phone or on headset on PlayStation. I'm like,
well, he must have done something stupid.
But I look at it as, how are you grounded and you're 25? What the fuck?
Failure to launch.
Oh my god. It's probably because he kept bragging about going to his girl's house the other night to try to get laid, and I don't think he did. I better message him through my phone because I don't want to stop my live stream because it's funnier that way.
Reminds me, I gotta grab my daily map.
I need to check that out though.
I make sure I mine up a dragon skin map. There's more attempts to get into the Aquapolis. That thing's so much fun. Then we have one person in the FC who's just always complaining about the new content. Oh, the new content sucks. I'm like, are you kidding? This patch is awesome. So much easier to get gil, materia, minions. Especially that grade 5 material.
Hey Quattro, this is what he said.
Winch off that Aquapolis.
This is what he said to get grounded for. It says, I can't talk on my mic because I'm grounded for hanging out with my girlfriend. I hate my house.
Oh shit.
It
sounds like he's like Norman Bates and his mother's like really attached.
But it's his stepmom, it's not his real mom. That's the whole point.
Oh, it'd be like some Waterboy type shit. Girls is the devil, Smitty.
I know, but it's funny. Oh my
Smitty brings her over to the house. She has a big old sheet with a piss stain on it. Like, oh, that's a sheet over there. And Smitty's like, shoot me now.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh god.
Oh my
sweet.
god.
Dragon skin map popped right away.
I need to check that though, because
nothing. Screw that.
It's E3 just started, so I don't know if they're gonna talk about Magic Duel's origin, if it's gonna come to PS4 soon or not.
We're supposed to have more updates on Shenmue 3, the Final Fantasy 7 remake, Final Fantasy 15.
We won't find that out till tonight at 9.
14's doing their thing at like 12 in the afternoon tomorrow.
I can't even do that. I'm gonna be doing something tomorrow most likely.
Yoshida will be talking all about the patch 3.35's Deep Dungeon. They're talking about how this Deep Dungeon, when it first comes out, is going to have 50 floors to it. And when they do the add-on...
Oh, they said the Deep Dungeons that you can level up in there. They said that you can start at 17 and actually use that as a grinding thing to level up faster, to gain more XP and level.
You can level your alts too in that.
That's what they were talking about. They were saying that that's going to be the best way to level up in the game is to do the Deep Dungeon. And the dungeon always... And they said the dungeon's always changing.
Well, the reason why they made the Deep Dungeon for level 17 is because they want players on the free trial to be able to do this content too. And it'll get them hooked in.
Plus, it'll be a way to level up faster because they're only allowed to play on the trial version for, I think, 14 days. So it gives them a chance to do something.
No, it's a 30-day trial version.
I thought it was 14 because my one friend only got it for 14 days.
Well, it's 14. It's a full 30 if you buy the game.
Yep.
It's like my girlfriend had the full 30. We did that recruit a friend thing.
Yeah, so you get your...
No, you're not creating your account yet. We gotta do that recruit a friend thing. No, she hasn't gotten the subscription yet. She had other things going on. But she'll probably subscribe to it when she gets paid Friday.
You know she's got to subscribe for 3 months for you to get that mount, right?
Yeah, I know.
Plus the 1 month free.
I can't wait to be on that freaking mount.
Yeah, I did recruit a friend too, but my friend only played for
then we'll get
for
that,
the 1 free month.
That 2-seater chocobo, and then when she gets to the freaking Heavensward areas, I can just freaking fly her around till she's an Aether. It's supposed to be easy to notice now.
Yeah, they made them bigger.
They changed locations on a lot of them too, to make them easier to access. Yeah, I took advantage of the gold saucer when they were doing that seasonal event because I only had like 300,000 MGP. So I wound up winning 620 something thousand during that because I popped the FC action jackpot 3 because that's stacked on top of that 50% extra MGP payout for a 65% payout whenever that was active. And the downside about that is that it takes 70 hours to charge one of those actions. So we were just popping jackpot 2s like crazy in between. So it was like 60% payout every other day. It's like, even if you do the challenge log now, it's like 60,000 MGP you're getting a week. That, and if you get lucky to hit the mini cackpot every day. What are you doing right now? You're just standing around the gold saucer.
Yeah, I was messaging my friend through the PlayStation, but out leaving my live stream, so I gotta do it through my phone. Cause he's asking me like, did they talk about the new Magic Origins for PS4 yet? I'm like,
oh, what they did?
I was like, E3 just started.
Did you say Magic?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Well, that's what kind of Elder Scrolls kind of went that way with that new game they unveiled last night.
Yeah, the card game.
The card game, yeah.
Yeah, but Magic is supposed to be doing it. Magic's supposed to be doing it because
of course Bruce got to put it down and be like, oh, no one wants to play a card game. I'm like, you play Magic the Gathering, don't you? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, what's the freaking difference? Maybe you'll like this too if you like Magic. Because
Magic is probably better. Oh my God, he's literally asking me where do I look it up at. This kid, dude, I swear to God, man. Oh, if he wasn't mentally challenged, I swear to God, I'd be freaking cussing him out.
Scrolls, they said that they're putting the Dark Brotherhood in, so that's the whole Assassin's Guild. So
yeah,
that might make me want to play like ESO when like 14 has some downtime.
Yeah, I like my friend Smitty though, cause he's always good for a laugh when you need him.
True enough.
He's like, where do I look it up? I'm like, really? Really? I'm gonna type it to him. Really?
Deposit that. Just raking in gil from gathering all these new mats now. Freaking.
I typed to him, really? I was like, you don't know how to look up something online? Like, he'll ask me
Google, like the rest of the world.
I know, he'll ask me how to beat video games and everything.
PSN.
Yeah,
the good part about 14 is that they got that new app coming out that allows you to access your link shells and your FC chat without having to be logged into the game.
You should see how he does, like. He'll sit there and ask me how to play and beat every single game that I don't even play. Like, he used to call me all the time. He'll buy these games I never play and I don't like to play. And I know about the games, but I don't care for them. Or say I had Final Fantasy 13 too, right? And he downloaded it from me.
Oh, yeah, he used to join a Final Fantasy party and start asking about Warhammer. I'm like, dude, I don't play Warhammer. I have no clue how to help you out, man. I'm all about 14 right now. My other games collect dust because it's 14.
Oh my God. he's like, I need help. Do I go to E3? What? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, I can't wait till FanFest in October, man. They do the freaking expansion reveals and teasers. That's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna go to it because I ain't flying out to freaking Vegas. But I'll watch it on Twitch or YouTube or wherever they're streaming content.
I told him, I said, type Magic Duels Origin E3 2016. I'm like, Jesus. Like how is it that hard to type in E3 Magic Duels Origin? Like, he asked me how to beat video games, and he knows how to do this stuff. And he just acts like a baby and acts like he can't do it himself. That's why I always get mad at him. I'm like, yeah, I'm his best friend, but at the same time, it's more like.
And then people are like, how do you get good at a game? I'm like, you play most games nowadays. It basically gives you a tutorial through the gameplay. It's not like separate where you're like, okay, I got to go to this tutorial menu. No, you just play and you learn as you play. Like, a lot of games are just so dumbed down, it just teaches you everything, and then like, oh, you got through the tutorial, get an achievement trophy. It's like,
it's basically,
you shouldn't have achievement trophies for the easy stuff. I mean, like, say for Call of Duty, if you land a headshot on somebody that's jumping off a building while on fire, yeah, you should get a trophy for that.
No, but I look at it as they dumbed it down. It's like, you know, the I Am a Dummy book series, like gaming for dummies, and that's how they dumb it down to. At the same time, it's like, does it really, really need to be like catered to them that bad. Like World of Warcraft got dumbed down so bad because all people used to do when the content was hard was moan, cry, and complain until Blizzard decided to make those add-ons that allowed you to like have easy mode given to you. Like on Final Fantasy XIV, we go through raiding content, we beat it, and we have to memorize every single thing on there. The macro tells you 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds before the boss even does the attack. Oh, this attack is coming. Dodge to the left, dodge to the right, dodge to the left,
yeah,
dodge to the right.
Warcraft's for the lazy MMO player.
I'm like, are you serious?
I mean, World of Warcraft, that's for the lazy MMO player.
WoW
you
is for simple-minded idiots.
Play 14.
I'm not gonna lie.
Play 14 if you want to get good at an MMO, because you have to, like you said, you have to memorize every phase, know what's coming when, how to react to certain AOE's.
Yeah. That's why.
And then if you're a DPS,
the only thing I like about WoW is the story.
And you know certain AOE's are coming, and you just want to burn the boss, you have to make that decision, like, can I survive a hit from this AOE if I pop my cooldowns properly?
Yep.
And will the healers have enough time to heal me? So, like, as a Dragoon, I keep Warrior's Foresight, because that's a 20% damage reduction for like 15 or 20 seconds. So I'll pop that when I know a huge hit's coming and I'm not going to be able to get out of the way for it in time. I'll pop that as soon as that freaking hits. I pop Bloodbath and Second Wind. Second Wind so I get that instant heal on myself, and then Bloodbath, and then Life Surge so I start freaking just regaining HP from all the damage I'm doing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like Dragoons can tank stuff if they want to.
Yep.
But
right
now they got the Weeping City gear out, and some of the stats on that 230 gear I want, because like my 230 lower chest piece has accuracy and skill speed, whereas the Weeping City one's got det and crit. It's like, hell, I'll swap out for skill speed and accuracy for some det and crit. I don't care if I'm hitting that fast, just as long as I'm hitting like a freaking Mack truck.
Yep.
Just like with the weapon, I'm getting rid of skill speed off the relic, and I'm just going all det and crit on that. It's like, if I put that relic, once it's finished, along with that 230 chest piece, I'll be at like 1,000 something crit, maybe 600, 700 determination. I'll just be a human wrecking ball.
Yeah, but your crit rate, it's like, you probably want more determination than crit.
If your crit rate's about 1,000, that means you're going to be critting just about every single hit.
Oh, I know that, but at the same time,
there's going to be a small percent chance where you're doing base damage. It's like, yeah, you go up determination because that's going to help your base damage and how much you get healed for.
Yeah, it's going to be your overall damage. It also increases your crit damage too, because the higher that is, the better.
For Savage was they were telling people to meld Vitality 5 onto their equipment.
Well, yeah, for tanks is what they're talking about.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna meld any more material to my gear till I get certain pieces upgraded to 240.
I'm trying to see if I can get
I'll take it from there.
I'm trying to see if I can get Urza to make me
up the stats I'm lacking. Like if I'm good on crit, I'll just be going det. If I'm not where I am, where I want to be with crit, I'll just meld crit to it.
Yep.
If I'm good on det and crit, I'll just be going skill speed.
You can go skill speed, or you can do accuracy, so you never miss. Remember, you gotta remember how fast your accuracy is, because if you miss, you're not doing damage.
Square Enix shows off a new gameplay demo for Final Fantasy XV at Microsoft's E3 press conference.
Yep.
Pitting Noctis and his allies against the giant
That makes me
Titan.
mad. That makes me mad because the demo that they show is them fighting the Titan with guys showing up, and it's like, we don't even get this.
You notice what
we don't
Titan
get that
looks
demo.
like. Titan looks like it's straight out of Attack on Titan.
Well, kind of.
I kind of like the way they design Titan.
Well, yeah, at least he has skin, though. He's not like, oh, he's all skinless. He does have scales and stuff, but he's damaged, because if you look at him, that version of Titan, he's really damaged. Like, you see, like, his hand has spikes in it, his one arm, he's, like, pinned to the ground. Like something fell on him, and he's, like, just taking tons of damage.
Now is Titan gonna do landslide in that?
I doubt it. All he does is swing his arm and then pound it to the ground, and swing his arm forward and backwards and pound the ground. I've seen the demo.
Yeah, but you should be able to climb up his arm and start DPS in his head.
You can't.
See, if they wanted to do it smart, they'd do it like that, because in certain other battles, you could climb up the side of the building in the Carbuncle demo, and you could just drop down and attack.
You can go up to his arm. You can climb up
to like 7 to 10 times more damage.
No, what you do is, because of where his head is at and how he's angled, there's no way to get up there because there's literally a building sitting on top of his back, on his head, and he's crouched down fighting you in this small area, and you can only go up to his forearm. Like, you can only go to where his elbow is to attack him on his arm. You can't go any higher, or even towards his head, because the game's not gonna let you, because there's a wall blocking it. Like, literally, it's all the way up to his shoulder is where the building or whatever's laying on him, or that's like on him, whatever fell on him is like making it to where you can't get to his head, but everything he's holding with his body, his upper body, he's holding it with like his back.
Yeah. So
that's how they have it. And basically it's a challenge. He's challenging you to fight him, and if you beat him, he joins your cause. But then the Empire shows up and tries to fight you while you're fighting him, and they just send continuous waves of armies while you're trying to fight him. So you're like, you see the guy in the demo just focusing on Titan. He's not trying to kill the ads. He's not trying to kill the other guards. He's just focusing on Titan. He's like, well, Titan's got to die, so we beat the content, and if not, then you're pretty much screwed, because if you focus on them, I think they're just going to keep respawning over and over, and you're not going to get a chance to fight Titan and beat him and unlock him, because they, halfway through the fight, according to the guy in the demo who was doing the demo, said that halfway through the fight, the Imperial Army shows up and like starts to join in the fray and interrupt your battle with Titan, because they know you're trying to get another primal. They know you're trying to get something that's going to aid you to help you to stop them. So they're there to stop it from happening, or gain control of it themselves. By beating you and then beating him, they gain control of it. That's what it seems like it's coming down to. It's basically whoever beats it gets it. So you have to beat it first and stay alive, because you were the first one there to fight it. So if you beat it, then you gain control. If they beat it and they beat you, they gain control. So it's kind of like a race, but most likely you're supposed to win it anyways, because you're the main character.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got all excited last night because of that Koei Temco teaser for frickin' Dynasty Warriors Berserk. I mean, there's already people that are butthurt over the frickin' trailer, because it shows the tentacles kind of wrapping around a naked Casca, and they're like, oh, that's horrible. It's like they took a graphic scene from the anime and manga and used that for the trailer, one of the most infamous scenes. I was like, yeah, it would have been better if they did something with battle, like maybe Guts and Griffin fighting Zod.
I don't know what they're going to do.
But they don't want to reveal. They don't want to reveal too much of it. Yeah. Because they haven't shown any gameplay yet, but they'll probably show something during the week at E3.
They're probably not going to show anything at E3 any more than what they revealed.
I don't think they're going to ruin it, because it's probably going to have characters from the new anime as well, from the Dark Swordsman arc.
No, I think the whole gameplay is going to be based on the new anime, and that's why they don't want to show anything yet until the anime episodes start, so people can watch the anime first.
And they don't want to ruin it. Starting up the manga again next month as well, or later this month, something like that.
Yeah, because I've already seen. I already saw the first episode on that one thing where it says Immortal Knight. So I was like, all you gotta do is just type in that what I told you, and then you go to genre, type in animated TV series, and then I think you go to it's either on page 3 to 5, and then you go to the bottom of the list and it says Berserk, Season 1, Episode 1, Immortal Knight or Immortal Being, like where you like he's immortal, like Guts is immortal in this, like he can't die. Like if I think like somebody tries to like impale his chest or whatever to try to kill him, and he can't die, because I guess something happened in the demon world when he survived it, that he ended up becoming immortal, but he's not a demon because he denied it, but they gave him immortal powers. Like, you know, Griffith was supposed to be immortal, a demon to take over the world, and that was his curse, but then when he killed him, I think something changed. So I think he ends up killing him and saving the girl.
Great.
Yeah, because that's all he wanted to do, was save the girl that he fell in love with and fight Griffith at the same time. Because I know that she says that she was pregnant, but I don't know what happens, because that was at the end of the series that she's supposed to find that out. before they got sucked into the demon world. But what's gonna be weird is if she didn't lose that child or whatever.
I thought she was supposed to lose the child because Griffin, having his way with her caused massive trauma.
No, he didn't have his way with her in the thing.
Oh.
What happened was when they went into the underworld, he captured her.
Well, I just know the last movie was freaking great because it expanded. It went beyond where the original anime ended off, and they switched some things around.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to take advantage of her or do anything with her. He was in a demon form with wings, and she was getting sucked into this thing, and Guts pulled her out of it to save her, and then he had her stand on this high point or whatever, while he told her to rest there while he went to go fight Griffith, because he said he was gonna save her and pull her out with him. So other than that, I have no idea what happens from there. I know you said in the manga where she doesn't remember who he is, so she loses memory of who he is and stuff. But that's gonna be interesting because if she still is pregnant or whatever and does have a kid, she's gonna be like, okay, so who's the father? Why am I having a baby? I don't remember any of this, and then he's gonna have to say it was him. So it's gonna be awkward if they do it like that. It'd be interesting though. To me, it'd be more interesting, and it'd be if they do it that way instead of just killing off the child, because then that just to me would just seem weird. But because it would make things more dramatic doing it that way, because then he'd have more incentive to wanting to keep her safe and stuff, even though she don't remember who the hell he is, and he remembers everything. So I
can't wait for Sony's press conference tonight, man. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to whenever we get the Bandai Namco's game lineup. Because I know they did an open house a couple months back where they teased Tekken 7.
That's going to be interesting too.
Oh yeah, Square Enix is always going to be great because they'll probably show off more from.
That's what everybody's waiting for.
The new Star Ocean. Star Ocean's coming out later this month, so they'll be showing more gameplay from that.
Yeah, they're going to be showing 14.
I want to play. Star Ocean.
Yeah, they're going to be showing 14.
FF15 I want to play.
Yep, they're going to be showing 3.4 for Final Fantasy 14. They're supposed to be showing...
They need to go into more with the 7 remake on how this is going to be episodic, because people want to know, are levels going to carry over, or do you have to start leveling a character again when you get the next episode? Because people are going to be pissed off about that.
No, I think it's going to carry over. I don't think that's going to be the issue.
What would be nice if, they release it episodically. They're supposed to have as much content as a Final Fantasy 13 game. But it would be nice if it was like, you get the next episode, it's like expanding onto the current game. So eventually, yes, everything becomes open world. Because if it's not open world, a lot of people are going to be pissed off about that. And, a lot of people were figuring what they were doing with 15 was like the beta for what they're doing with the 7 remake. But either way, you're going to have people that love it, you're going to have people that dislike it. But the true 7 fan is definitely going to purchase it. Like, yeah, Square Enix is milking it for all they can, but...
Well, it's not even that. It's just, it's so large of a game, and he's retelling the story in bits and pieces. Like, he's changing up a lot of the story content.
But the thing is, are they going to go more into Crisis Core and a lot of those other ones? Like, are they going to show more Genesis?
He said he was going into everything. He's saying he's supposed to be going into everything, from the movies to the cell phone game for 7.
Well, they already said for the Gold Saucer that mobile app that was the Final Fantasy 7 G-Bike, that's going to be one of the mini games in the Gold Saucer.
Yeah, for this game.
They already admitted that.
Yeah, that was supposed to be for this game, though.
That would be fun. No, that's for the 7 remake. They said they're going to put G-Bike in there. Yeah. So instead of just
well, it was already supposed to be in there, so I don't know. Oh crap!
What people are hoping Sony announces tonight is that backwards compatibility. Because PlayStation 2 had like the largest library of games out there for any console.
If they do backwards compatibility, then I can freaking
sitting there collecting dust. If they're the type of person that doesn't want to trade their games in, because it's like, oh yeah, I might want to replay this sometime.
Yeah, well, then I can just put put all my games on PS3.
What people don't like about the PS3 and PS4 is that they offer it in the on the PlayStation Store, but it's like, why am I going to rebuy a game where I have the game sitting in front of me? It's no incentive to do that. It's like maybe if they offered backwards compatibility with like trophies for like the old games.
My friend is so stupid, bro.
That'd be freaking great.
Dude, he just messaged. It popped up on my screen on my PlayStation. He messaged. He's like, "I fucked my girlfriend, yo." I was like, "Okay."
Well, now all of YouTube knows.
Oh my god. What a dumbass. He should check to see if I'm live streaming before he like types anything, because he gets a message.
It would have really been funny as hell if he said, instead of girlfriend, if he said something like side chick. He'd be like, oh man.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to message him and say, you do know I'm live streaming, right? So everything you... Oh my god, you did not just type that!
Well played, PSN friend. Well played.
Nah, the guy's just digging himself a hole.
he just ate her out. I didn't even have a chance.
I just saw it on the screen because I'm watching the stream, and it
oh
just
my god, it's not stopping.
So I don't think.
I know it comes up all blurry, but it's still funny. Like, I'm like, dude. I gotta tell him I'm live streaming. But he keeps typing stuff pervertedly.
You gotta tell him that all of YouTube. But no, it's blurred, so they can't really see what's being said.
I know,
there's probably a setting where you can make it available for your messages to be viewed.
No, but the thing is I'm reading it to
it's
you,
like,
and they can hear me say it. So
I figured
people
out why
notice...
you couldn't hear me in your last videos, because my voice was set to do not allow.
Yeah.
So I just changed the setting earlier.
Dang it. There, I sent him a message back saying I'm live streaming, people can see what you type. I didn't get a chance to type it to him because I wasn't expecting him to freaking pop that message up on my screen. I just looking like, are you serious? He typed sorry. He's embarrassing himself. Holy crap. Like I'm just...
Namco Bandai, who's up for a little friendly competition? Tekken 7 is out early 2017 on Xbox One and PS4 and PC.
Yeah, they show Akuma on there. In the trailer, they show Akuma as the boss. Am I going the wrong way? Crap, I think I am.
I had another post. This song is for One Piece fans. You can relive the Marineford arc in One Piece. Create your own unique 6-man pirate crew and take on the wanted poster bounties. Blah 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 blah. One Piece burning blood.
Yeah, I have that game. It's alright.
Then they showed what was it? Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus Force. Well, they'll probably be showing some more off for that Sword Art Online RE Hollow Realization, because that looks awesome, especially the way they have it open world. It's gonna blow the other games out of the water, because RE Hollow Fragment was the first two games combined. Because the first game was all that Aincrad arc, the second game was when you're in the Hollow area. So that was the first two games merged into one.
Yep.
And then the third game was Lost Song, so this is technically the fourth game. And people will argue with me like, oh no, Hollow Realization's the first game. I'm like, no, it's two games in one.
Do I already got those? I think I do got those.
Now, my question is if they're going to take a Sword Art Online game and they're actually going to put some of that gun gale online in it.
I have no idea what they're going to do.
It's like, yeah, we're going to have a little FPS arc in here. Which is another thing that's rumored to happen tonight, is that Hideo Kojima might make a surprise appearance during Sony's press conference and let us know what's going on with his new game.
What happens if they announce...
Because Kojima likes to do that.
No, I was gonna say, what happens if they announce RPG game like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is a fighting game, but they say Fairy Tail, and they announced that for PlayStation.
Oh my god! If Namco Bandai did that, you'd have so many people. I mean, they might take the Fairy Tail fans out on stretchers because they'd be having heart palpitations like they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. You had people crying, you had people like, oh my god, heavy breathing commence. But no, it's Game Sama that's doing an online Fairy Tail game, RPG.
Nice. Yeah, because they're supposed to be making an RPG game of, because Bandai Namco already announced it that they're making one of Fairy Tail, but I want them to say something about it at E3 and not just be the web browser one they're working on or the mobile one. They're supposed to be making another one that's supposed to be for PS4. So that's the one I want to know about. Is that one that's supposed to be on PS4?
I'm not happy about the PS4.5. It's like, it'd be nice if they offered a mod kit to upgrade your current PS4, because people don't want to shell out the exact same price.
No, what they're doing is they're supposed to be making it.
System.
They're supposed to be making it like, you know how the new iPad comes out and the iPhones and all the cell phones and stuff like that every couple of years. Well, that's what they're trying to do, is to do it that way, where it's just an updated version of it.
What they really need is a memory upgrade. They need to at least have 2 terabytes or 4 terabytes. 2 to 4 terabytes, everybody will be able to put their entire games library on that PS4.
Yeah, but the new PS4 is better. It's better graphics card.
To freaking say, okay, I want to play this game now, but now I got to delete something that I always play. It's like, what the hell? And then it's like, you want to go back to playing that previous game. It's like, now I got to delete this other stuff, reinstall, and it's just takes up too much time and it's a freaking hassle.
Yep, but that was funny. My friend typing all that.
Most people just want to pop your disc in and just play, or just select the game and just play without having to do all this reinstall BS.
I hope it's blocked on my YouTube channel when on my live stream, that message thing, because you said it blocked it out, but when it blurted it out. Yeah. I hope it did, because, man...
So you only got one person watching it right now.
I've seen... It showed that I have 3 people watching it.
Huh.
Or 2 people. Because I know it said you were watching it, and then someone else joined and said they're watching it. And they were like, wow, you're such an awesome friend. You put his stuff out there like that. And I was like, hey, I forgot.
So somebody type this. Well played, PSN friend. Well played.
Yeah, they typed
Buddy
that
Adams.
because... Yeah, he typed that because...
Is that your buddy?
No. It's somebody else that's watching my stream. He's like, well played, because I read what he typed, and I forgot that it gets blocked out on the live stream. So when I told you what it said, they all heard what it said.
Oh, man. But I'm going to be all over Gran Turismo Sport when that comes out. Because I was always great at Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the new...
Well, I know Namco Bandai is probably going to announce another Tales of game. The Tales of series is always great. Especially for players that like the JRPGs.
Yeah. But
it's
they
like
might
anime mixed with RPG blended perfectly.
They announced Persona 5.
Oh yeah, that's coming out February next year. Over here.
Yep.
They've already got collector's editions up on Amazon for like $89. But what people are waiting for is that 20th anniversary collector's edition for Persona. I think it's 20 years.
No, what they need to remake is they need to do a Suikoden 6 or 6 or 7.
Suikoden was great. That's Konami.
Yeah,
Konami's recently dropped the balls on games. It's like that was a huge blow for Konami. That whole fallout with them and Kojima, because the gaming community, we're going to side with Kojima because Kojima is one of the best developers out there.
No, what's funny is if they start going downhill, you know Square Enix is going to bail them out and just merge the company and buy it.
Well,
because they bought. Because that's the same thing that happened with Eidos.
Square Enix was going to pick up Kojima instead of Sony. We're like, oh man, imagine Square Enix picking up Kojima. Just imagine. It's because
he already had a deal with Sony. That's why Square Enix couldn't get him, because he already had a deal with Sony ahead of time before he left the company. But I'm saying is that if anything happens with Konami, Square Enix is just gonna do what they did with Eidos and buy out the company, because that's what saved Eidos.
Stupidest thing the other week. They showed the new Fox engine with Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, like completely remastered with graphics, but it's for freaking pachinko. I'm like, are you kidding me? Nobody's gonna buy that in North America. Like, yeah, over in Japan, pachinko's a big game, but no one's gonna buy that over here.
They don't even have pachinko stuff, so it doesn't really matter.
It's like, I'm surprised the people on the board over at Konami aren't just face palming like, oh my god. Because you had titles like Metal Gear and Castlevania and Silent Hill is what kept that company going.
Yeah, but look at it.
And then Kojima has been there since the freaking 80s.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but you gotta look at it like this. It's like if they do,
oh my god.
Remember when Tomb Raider started going downhill and Eidos started messing up on all those games and they kept making a bunch of Soul Reaver games and
Temple of Osiris was garbage.
I know, and
Square garbage.
I know, but Square Enix bought out the company and is the producer now of it. So anything that they make, Square Enix helps them, because Square Enix's name's on the new Tomb Raider game. It's on all the Tomb Raider games now.
Oh, I know. The new Tomb Raider game and then the sequel to it are phenomenal. I can't wait to pick that up on PS4.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun playing that. It made me like the Tomb Raider series even more. I was like, oh wow, this is great.
Yep.
But a lot of people were expecting Bethesda to announce an Evil Within 2 last night.
Nah. They're doing too much to do that right now. You can tell. You can tell what they were leaning towards. Plus, when they were all over Microsoft's like dicks, man, with their the new console, Project Scorpius. Like, Scorpio or whatever.
Or Scorpion or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, Project Scorpio. They're all over it because Bethesda and a bunch of like Gears of War like anybody that exclusively works for Microsoft is like, oh, this is what we want. You know, this is what all the fans want. We're we're the ones that told Microsoft what system we wanted for them to build for us, so we can, as game developers, can make the games you want and all this. And it's like
Final Fantasy 15 4 minutes ago. Active time report coming out tonight. Hashtag Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy XV and hashtag XV reasons. Stay tuned here. YouTube.com Square Enix Presents or Twitch TV Square Enix. It's about 8 p.m. Pacific tonight, so 11 p.m. on the East Coast.
Shit.
So that'll be interesting.
Stupid as Stinian. We didn't kill the ad fast enough, so he freaking limit broke us before Stinian popped up his damn AoE. Freaking bastard.
Oh, another thing they're supposed to announce is another God of War game. People are thinking that they're gonna maybe go with Norse gods this time, just completely revamp the series.
Oh, dude, they should do that. That would be awesome if they did that.
A fresh pantheon of gods.
Oh, they should do that. That would be amazing.
Ass.
I thought you'd kick Odin's ass. He's the All-Father.
There's only so much Kratos can do, and it's like it's getting to the point where it's time for Kratos to put down his blades and let another god take over.
Oh yeah, but if they go to Norse mythology and do that battle, it's probably going to be something along the lines to try to stop Ragnarok from happening, or
yeah, give Loki his comeuppance.
yeah, you'll probably be fighting Loki a bunch of times and stuff like that. Because to go against Odin, yeah, okay, that'd be a laugh and a half right there. You're going to be stronger than Odin. Yeah, Odin one-shot the shit out of him. You see how, because Odin has the all-seeing eye.
Everybody runs from, what's it, Xanakatasin or whatever? Everybody runs from that in 14. That's his wipe attack.
Yeah, freaking I forgot how to pronounce it.
That reminds me, I gotta check the lodestone, see if they got any more info out.
Zetsu got Katetsu or whatever, or some crap. Like, it's just one shot, man. It's just like.
Dev blog.
And then he does the.
They don't got anything new up on the dev blog, but E3 tomorrow is at 7 p.m. Eastern, 14.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Live letter from director-producer Naoki Yoshida.
Well, if it's 7 p.m., I'll be able to watch it. I'll be back by then.
Well, they did a Gematsu interview the other week where he's talking about patch 3.35 and beyond. How, we're getting the deep dungeon, Palace of the Dead in 3.35.
Yep.
But they've already got the second deep dungeon planned. So it's going to be continuing content. They're going to have more than one deep dungeon.
They want it to be like that tower from that one anime.
Will be out in the expansion.
You know that one anime, that ever-changing dungeon, the
Tower of Druaga?
Yeah, they want it to be like Tower of Druaga.
Yeah, it's like Tower of Druaga meets Diablos meets Sword Art Online. So instead of ascending 100 floors, you were descending up to 200 floors. 50 when the patch comes out, but ultimately 200.
Yep.
And they said the final 100 floors are going to be a tough challenge. Yoshida laughs, like, his little get good people laugh.
Yeah, I hate when he does that because he makes the bosses really, really hard.
Multiple times because you can use the weapons and armor in there outside of the dungeon if you train it enough.
Yeah, you gotta level it up because it starts off with it can get to the max level.
Supposed to have practical use outside the dungeon in patch 3.35. So we're guessing probably about eye level 235, eye level 240-ish.
It'll probably be 245 because it's already
comes out. That's probably we're going to offer the upgrade mats for the lore weapon right now to become 240. And it's not going to be higher than 240 because that defeats the purpose of people doing Alexander Savage or Midas Savage.
Yeah, but Savage is going to
245 weapon.
But you look at it, that's going to be when that comes out.
The Dragoon chest piece is practical to do Midas Savage because that Dragoon chest piece is one of the best ones there is.
No, if you think about it, if they do a weekly drop with that for now, and you can only get one raid tier drop off of that per week, they can do it like that to make it 145 or 150 and get gear that way, or 250 I mean, and or make it to where it's low level gear for the dungeon. Say it starts out at like, say 230, 235 or 220, and then it slowly levels up itself. Like the armor has to have a leveling system, and it levels up itself to the maximum point for the gear for that content.
It's an independent leveling system from the main game.
Yeah, and they
I'm really looking forward to it.
And they can do that where the armor levels up.
You get more actions and skills as you level up in there.
They need to make it to where you can customize your own gear.
But if you go into a party with 4 people, you get to the 20th floor, you're done that day, you have to go in with those same 3 other people in order to continue from the 20th floor.
Yep, you can't
go
do
in with
people.
like a different group of parties, you start back at the first floor.
Yep.
It's like your weapon and armor stay upgraded, but your level drops back to 1 in there. And you gotta redo it again.
Yep.
But you get to keep the armor and weapon upgrades. I'll be back in a moment.
Alright. I'm almost 56. Let's go. Let's go. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum.
Bruce Reed has logged in.
Oh God, no. He's so annoying. I mean, Bruce is okay at sometimes, but God, man, he's annoying. He's like my one friend. Alright. I am literally about to level up to 56. You sure you don't want to join me and level up something?
Yeah, I'm just doing some gathering right now to make some quick.
You do gathering every day?
No, I don't.
Liar!
Reset days, I'm strictly doing all the reset content for the week.
For the past 2 days, it said you were gathering and crafting. I saw it when I went to go invite you to a party or talk to you. You were just like, I was like, never mind, he's busy crafting. I should do some chocobo racing and show my live stream that if they want to see it. But like, yo, you guys want to see some chocobo racing? Are you still watching my live stream or no? Or does that just say I have 2 other people in there?
I'm still watching it.
Oh, okay. I should do a card. Oh, let me trade this one card in that I can't use. Sell cards, because I already got this card. I have 4,000 MGP. That sucks. I guess I'll buy this gold thing. I'll buy 2 of them. Maybe I'll get something good. And one of these bronze ones. Hopefully it's not a card I already got. Hopefully they're all different cards. Oh, I don't think I got that one. Yeah, yo. I got this brand again, and I got that. Son of a crapper. Alright. Let's sell these crappy ass things. Yeah, I can't buy anything else. Awesome.
You're still in the gold saucer.
Well, yes, I popped up in here. Yeah, my one friend was like, "Oh, how come you don't have Quatro's FC or Draco's FC help you do content in this game?" I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, every time I try to do stuff with them, I can't get any content done.
That's not true.
With you, yes, but with everybody else in your FC, yeah. Okay.
Well, that's not true. It's because we had those random healers when we tried to do whatchamacallit, Final Steps of Faith, and those healers couldn't do crap. They were just utter garbage.
I already beat that. I'm not talking
Like
about
this
that.
new
I'm talking about
content
before.
definitely separates the men from the boys.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to. But I'm not talking about that. I was like every other time I tried to do content, and I was in your FC before, and all that stuff went down. because they kept blaming everything on me when it was their fault. Like when Perry wouldn't heal me, and then he kept.
Let's just leave that shit in the past, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I can't do content with you guys because if I try to, stuff happens to where I can't get it down and I get blamed for everything. That's what I mean. It's like anything.
Everybody has a scapegoat.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's why I can't ever do content with you guys. And with Draco's FC, I never get anything done, ever.
Well, they're always doing content, but I'm not into a lot of the roulettes.
No, I don't really
the
care.
leveling and whatnot. I'd rather focus on like current content.
Well, I'm doing the level roulettes because I got to get my ninja up there, and that seems to be the fastest way to get XP, unless I want to fate grind and get about 35,000 experience points per fate. But it depends on how fast you beat the fate to speed things up. If the fate gets done fast, like say if it's like me and a party, you down the fate in say like a minute or two. That's a lot of experience points to down something in like 1 minute and then move to the next fate if they're all nearby. And you just down say like 10, 12 fates in like 5-10 minutes. It's like bam. It's like, man, that's a lot of experience points. But if you have to fly halfway across the map to get to one fate and then go to the other fate, that's taking up a lot of time to do fates, and it's like it's probably faster just to do dungeons. That's why I'm hoping. I want that new content, that new
Compared
dungeon.
to some of the new areas, yeah, it is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, if we get the new dungeons, we'll be straight. That'll be amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm looking real forward to that deep dungeon.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. Especially they said it's gonna be a leveling dungeon where people can just level up and get your character to 60 faster, and you're gonna gain a lot more experience points than you do any other thing in this game. And everything it's ever changing. That dungeon's like a labyrinth. Everything changes each time you go in there. It's new, so it's not like the same experience. So it's like.
And the mini map looks kind of like the map did in like the original Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is very interesting. So it's like it seems like it'd be more fun to do content because if it's not the same,
icon of your character is all done like an 8 or 32-bit character.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see that
character icon.
Oh, that'd be amazing if they do that. Or they do an animated art style of your character, like you can change it how you want the style to be. That'd be kind of cool. Like it'll how your character looks in the game, and take its face, and then they just do it in like it automatically animates it to where it's like an animated picture of your character. That'd be kind of cool too. But most likely they're just gonna do the 16-bit because it's easier to do. But an anime art style, like if you pop up your menu screen and check your character status, it would actually, instead of just showing your armor or what you look like and stuff, you can have it to where it shows like the face image of your character zoomed up, and then you can change. And then you can, when you go to the armor, you click on the armor section, and then it shows the armor you're wearing, and then you just change back, and it shows the animated art style picture, or even the small picture in the corner by your health bar. Animated art style. That would be looking pretty cool. But that'd be a lot of work for them to do too, because they gotta do that for each individual character of how somebody customizes their character to look. But if they can make the engine do it automatically,
like an FPS and an RPG, it's like, okay, spend 8 hours, got through the campaign. RPG, spend 8 hours, I finally created my character. I'll play an RPG all day compared to an FPS.
Yeah, I'll play an FPS if it's like Gears of War or Halo and the story's really good. But if it's like
Gears of War coming out.
I know. But if it's like Call of Duty or Battlefield, I'd be like, no. Like Star Wars Battlefront, I don't mind playing that, but there's no story to it. I wish they would have added a storyline to it, because it would have been more entertaining to at least play a story mode, but they didn't add it to the game because
that's
the
what
way
I
the movies
enjoy
are.
about FPSs. I like the campaign mode. Like Call of Duty, that's the first thing I go through is the campaign mode because I enjoy the story.
Yeah, but I stopped
Like the
liking.
multiplayer is just too redundant. It's like, okay, just run around, kill each other.
Yep.
Watch people bitch about people sniping them. It's like that's the whole purpose of the sniper is to not be seen and to camp in an area and just headshot you.
But they're not. But the thing about camping is they're not supposed to camp the spawn area either, because that's just cheating. Well, I'm just gonna. I know they're gonna. The guy's gonna pop up right there every time. I'm just gonna.
As cheating. I view it as being resourceful.
Yeah, but then if it's like if you were doing that, say, because I play Overwatch. Okay, there's a spawn area. If you can lock them inside that spawn area,
like World of Warcraft, because people gank in the lobbies. As soon as they spawn, it's like bam, you get ganked.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like, say if you're playing Overwatch, okay? I'm in Overwatch. And me and my team are trapped inside the spawn area where if we come out, we die instantly. And they're shooting that spot and camping that one area because they have a chance to set up stuff and they get to come at you before you can leave that area because they got to set up their defenses. So say they camp the spawning point. As soon as you come out the double doors, you have nowhere to go. You don't respawn anywhere but that spot. So they know exactly where you're popping up at, where you're coming through, and they can just kill you, and you can't get out. And there's people that can do that they're so good at it that we're like, with their champions or their characters they play, where you're stuck in that situation and you can't get out, and you instantly, like, guaranteed to automatically lose the match. And you waste, literally, like, so much of your time inside that match for like 10 minutes that you're in that match and you can't get out of that freaking area. Like you die, you spawn, you die, you spawn, you die, and you can't leave the starting point. Like as soon as you go out the double doors, you instantly die. It's like, it's ridiculous. And that's the kind of thing that I talk about when people spawn camp. It's like they're not giving you a chance to actually fight back. It's like as soon as you walk out, you're dead. And there's no way you can fight back unless you like change to certain champions, and that's what I don't like. It's like that's the unfair advantage because you're trapped. There is no way out. I've had it happen to me a couple times.
Well, look at what happened with Tom Clancy's The Division. You know, you go to do something, and you get boxed in by other players, so you couldn't move through people to get to NPCs and whatnot.
Yep.
And then finally they did that patch where you can hold, you know, forward on your controller and then run through things after a couple seconds.
Yep.
That's one great thing about Final Fantasy XIV is people can't block your progress.
Oh, they used to when the game first came out. There was that thing where everybody kept like, you're trying to click on an NPC and you couldn't get through them. But luckily they changed that when the beta before the game actually came out. Because they had it to where there was a barrier between characters where you couldn't run through a character or through monsters. If they put that wall back up where you can't run through a character or through monsters, this game would be so much harder. Because say you're trying to dodge a boss fight and you run into the healer as you're trying to dodge, and the healer's just outside of the range of the AoE, but you bump into him because you can't go through him, and you end up dead because of it. Do you know how more interesting the battle system would be? Because if someone, say the healer runs out of it but stops, and you're still running, but you get blocked in by him because you have to run around him, do you see how much harder the content would be if you couldn't run through him? You know, remember people would die doing boss fights because they collisioned with other characters? I can hear my own voice through your echo. I'm like, you're watching the stream, but you don't gotta unmute, so you hear your voice and my voice. But I mean, I have 44 subscribers, so that's not bad. I mean,
No, it's not bad at all.
if I can get over, if I can just get 10,000, man, I'd be straight. So then that's a lot of views coming in. If I can get over 1,000 views on every video every day, I'd be good.
Oh, you want to be the next Mr. Happy?
Nah, I don't want to do all that. I'm not trying to sit there and tell people how to do content, how to play their job, and all this. Like, if they want to know and they
figure it out for themselves.
Yeah, if they want to know, they can ask me if we're live streaming or something. They'd be like, "Hey, how do you do this on Ninja?" I'll explain it to them and I'll do a tutorial right then and there. But as far as like making a video to do a tutorial on a job class and say this is how you do this.
Yeah, because everybody has a different play style.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not gonna force you how to play your.
Some rotations work good for others.
Yeah, and even though the rotation is exactly the same, you can start it off 3 different ways. You don't have to have the starting rotation be exactly the same. As long as your overall rotations are the same in general and the damage is consistent and the same, there's 3 different ways to do it. You can start off with your damage rotation first or your dot rotation. Personally, I prefer to do my dot rotation first, then do my damage, because then I don't have to worry about doing dots, because most likely throughout the rest of the fight, I'm not going to put my dots up that often. I'll put it up when I know I'm about to dodge an attack. If I know a boss is going to do an attack and he's charging it up and I have to dodge, yes, I'm going to stop my damage rotation, I'm going to put my dots up, and then I'm going to move. That way, I'm still doing continuous damage. But or I can do my regular rotation, which is I do my damage rotation twice, put my dots back on right before they wear off. Then I go back to my damage rotation. But if it's too fast of a fight where you know the bosses, you're constantly going to be dodging like crazy, then yeah, I'm just going to put my dots up, my dot rotation, in between when I know I'm about to dodge. I'm like, okay, I know I'm about to dodge, so let me pop this ability since I just hit it, and I know he's gonna do an AoE attack. So let me do my Shadow Fang and my Mutilate. Bam, bam. As I'm dodging, I hit Shadow Fang. Then I hit Mutilate, and then I just run away from him. And then I dodge the attack. I don't have to worry about getting hit, and I just say, yay! I'm still doing damage. Because I'm not doing regular damage, I'm just putting my dots up. I'm not like everyone else where they're just going to do damage rotation and never do dots at all. Because that slightly hurts your overall DPS. Even though I've been doing my starting rotation slightly differently, like I usually do my Earth Ninjutsu ability as part of my opening rotation after I put my attack speed buff up, when I technically shouldn't be doing that. What I should be doing is putting my buff up and then popping my damage cooldown and then doing my trick attack combo. That way everyone is doing damage at the start of the fight when you know nobody's gonna dodge. And I'm supposed to be doing that every 1 minute. But seeing as I kind of forget to do that ability a lot, that I'm not ever doing that like I'm supposed to. Because I'm usually trying to save it for critical moments, or I try to do it like after the boss jumps and he comes back down.
It's like with Dragoon. I try to pop Battle Litany whenever people are going to use it. Like,
yeah,
you maximize the effect of it.
Yeah, but because you only can do yours every 3 minutes.
Confirmed by Bethesda, but it's a long way off.
Yeah.
It's currently in development.
Yeah, they just started making it. That's what it is. That's why it says currently a long way off. It's not going to come out until 2018. Like, I'm waiting. Dude, if they announce Final Fantasy VII Remakes Episode 1 comes out this holiday season, dude, do you know how many people are going to freak out at the Sony press conference?
They're still trying to maximize purchases on Final Fantasy 15.
No, they already got that maxed out. Dude, it's almost sold out. Have you been to the Square Enix website?
Oh, I haven't.
Dude, the collector's edition is sold out. That sold out the first day, they said.
Well, I know that. The Ultimate Collector's Edition. That was gone.
Yeah, and people...
And there was all the price gouging on eBay, and Square Enix was upset about that.
Yeah. because people were buying it, and then they turn around and sell it on eBay, even though they don't have the game yet. And then they're like, oh, well, we're gonna sell it to you guys when we get this and this and this. And then people were buying it. And Square Enix is like, they should just buy it from us. They shouldn't be buying the game and reselling it on eBay. They should just buy it from us if they want the collector's edition. Not have like one person buy 5 copies of the collector's edition and then turn around and sell it on eBay. That's when they start doing a cap on it where it says 2 per transaction. Like it literally says that on their website. If you try to buy the collector's edition, it'll say you can, or if you try to buy any of the Final Fantasy games for a collector's edition or non, it says 2 per transaction. You can only buy 2.
They should have limited it to 1.
Well, yeah, but if you're trying to say you're trying to buy it for someone in your family as a gift or
someone
something.
in my family better give me your freaking like prepaid credit card.
No, but I'm saying, well, if you were doing it for a gift for somebody, like, you know, it's their birthday or it's for Christmas and you wanted to buy it, of course you're going to sit there and buy it for them and then buy it for yourself. But if you're going to turn around and sell it online, I mean, that's just ridiculous. But yeah, I hope Sony announces backwards compatibility, because that'd be pretty good. Because then, like, say if I have all those old games on my PS3 and I want to download all of those old stuff on my PS4, I can just go to the store and re-download all the old stuff that I already have instead of having to re-purchase it. I can understand purchasing the PS2 games, but as far as like PlayStation 1, PS3 that I already have through the PS Store on the PlayStation 3, I mean, let us be able to re-download those instead of having to re-buy them. I can understand the PS2 backwards compatibility, the PS1 if they say that, but PS3, like, I could just go to the store and just buy the game, or if I already have it downloaded, it should automatically be in my library.
Or just be able to pop one of the old discs in, and then it's like, okay, you can play it, but you can play it as long as you have the old disc in.
Yeah. Or they can say,
or they can say, like allows you to have access to it.
Yeah, or they can say,
as long as you have that disc, you're able to play.
Yeah, or they can say, hey, you already have this game purchased on the PS3. Would you like to download it on your PS4? And it's in your library because you already purchased it. Then I can say, hell yeah, let me just download that and play it. Then I can just live stream that. I can live stream some older games that I want to play instead of having to, like, there's no way I can live stream any of my PlayStation 3 games. Unless I have a computer, I buy the stupid expensive software for $150 or $250 in order for me to even link it to my computer in order for it to be video captured through the computer. I like being able to video capture through my PlayStation 4 because it's so much easier. And if I want to edit, I can edit on my PS4.
Smitty's on your live stream like, yo.
Yeah, I bet he is on my live stream. I told him to hop on there. But that was funny though, man. I can't believe he typed that. And I wasn't sure if anybody could read it or not because I was laughing.
That's who was messaging you on PSN?
Yes, it was him saying that. That's why I was laughing. I was like, he did not just say that. My viewers can see that. And then you're like, no, it's blurred out. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that it blurs out. I didn't think that it blurred it out until after it was saved. I thought they could still read it if you were live streaming it. But then when you process it through like when it saves and uploads, that YouTube automatically blocks it out and bleeps it. I didn't know that it automatically does it through the live stream. Because I was just reading what he typed, and that was funny. Because I was talking to you, and you're like, wait, what did he type? And then I was just like, dude, I can't believe he just typed that. And then I said it. Because I had to tell Smitty about that, man. One time he was live streaming, and every time someone left the party chat or joined the party chat, it would pop up on his screen and take up like a quarter of the screen on the video that you're trying to watch. And I'm like, Dude, that is like mad annoying. It's like you just constantly see that black screen popping up right on the video. He typed sorry. Oh my god. I don't even need him to type sorry. I mean, it's all good. It's just.
It just said sorry.
It's funny though, because it's like you're saying sorry to me for posting it, but in the long run, you're technically embarrassing yourself because I'm gonna read what popped up on the screen. I mean, I'm trying to entertain my audience, so if you pop up something perverted,
I did my girlfriend.
You bet your ass. Did he just type that?
This man has no shame. I did my girlfriend.
Dude, yo, my god. You can embarrass yourself all you want, bro.
He's like, I'll say it in stream chat like a badge of honor. He's like.
Oh my god. What's funny is that when the stream chat, you can see it right now. But, like, if I would have had the other screen...
Once you had more people in the chat, you won't be able to see that. Unless they scroll all the way up.
No. They can't scroll up at all because if you see how my screen is, I don't have the log screen. I can hear it, what he says through my headset because I have it on text-to-speech. So whatever he types, a female voice that's robotic talks to me and tells me what he said. And I don't have
That's it. I did my girlfriend.
No, it doesn't pop like that. It's more like, I did my girlfriend. I'm like, what the?
Sound like Stephen Hawking talking.
Nah, it's a female voice though. Sony's press conference is tonight at 9. So in about 5 hours.
I know it's tonight at 9.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to look up Magic Duel's origins though and see if there's gonna be any.
Another thing you should do: live stream the press conference and our reactions. Color commentary by Natsu D and Quattro B.
Well, I can stream it, but the thing is like, it's not gonna be streaming because I'm watching it on YouTube. It's not like I actually have a computer next to me or my PlayStation.
I know what you mean, but you can play a game while you're watching it.
But I
remember last year they actually had it different streams available on the PS4. This year I haven't seen crap yet.
Well, I can do that, but then I have to stream it through my phone, and then I have to play a game, and then I don't have the camera, so I can't get a live reaction.
PS Store right now to see if they got E3 this year or not.
They will. It'll be the Sony press conference that'll pop up. I can't wait for the E3 special sales though. That's gonna come out, man. Because as soon as E3 is over, they're gonna have that.
Special sales are always great.
Oh yeah, especially with the Final Fantasy stuff, man. Because they always have
download
those.
What was it? The entire first level of Doom and play it for free.
I don't care about Doom. I beat that as a little kid on PC. I don't want to play it again. I don't care that they changed some of the stuff, made more graphics, added more monsters. I'm like, I don't really care. I played it once, beat it. I don't want to do it again. Because you know how hard that damn game was trying to beat that as a freaking 5-6-year-old kid? I don't ever want to play that game again.
Hey, which game?
Doom.
Oh.
You know how hard it was to play that crap on PC when it was on floppy disk?
Magic Duel's Origins.
Dude, if you mention Magic Duel's Origins one more time, I swear to God.
Magic Duel's Origins.
No, he's been like pestering me about that. When's it coming out? You know when it's coming out? Did E3 say something about it yet?
You can read a game developer's mind.
I'm like, why don't you just go to the Magic website, look it up yourself. If it says something on that website of when the release date is for PS4, then you'll know. But if it doesn't say it on Wizards of the Coast website, it's not coming out anytime soon. You need to wait. It's not gonna. They're not probably not gonna talk about it until day 2 or day 3 of E3. This is day 1. They never say anything on day 1 about that because they do press conferences.
Usually during the press conferences when they do the big stuff.
Yes.
Like Sony's gonna do a lot of big stuff now.
Yes, because the press conference
Sony
is only media only.
Looking forward to because Sony won E3 last year. Hands down, they won E3 last year.
Yeah, because of Final Fantasy.
Can Sony repeat? Can Sony repeat? The pressure's on Sony.
Nintendo's not even doing a press conference.
If Sony offers backwards compatibility, that's instant win right there.
Even if they don't not announce that, and they announce a new console system like Xbox did, and they make the price cheaper because Xbox is Xbox One S.
They got the PSVR coming out later this year.
Yeah, but they got the Xbox One S with a VR system.
The funny part is, as kids, we're told not to sit too close to the screen. Now we're just going to have a screen right in front of our frickin' eyes. How funny is that?
But yeah, but that's what they tell you. Every 30 minutes, you're supposed to take a break from that. You're supposed to literally take the VR helmet and take it off.
I'd rather get a PSVR than an Oculus Rift, price-wise.
Well, yeah. But it's probably going to come with the new PlayStation when it comes out. Because I know they're doing the 4.5. Microsoft said something about a new system. Sony said they might not do one. But since Microsoft is talking about Scorpio, Sony can just...
pressure's on Sony to do something.
Yeah.
So outdo them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of Sony's advantage that Microsoft goes first, because now Sony can kind of
change their change their
presentation up a bit.
Yep. So Microsoft always wants to go first. They always say they want to go first, and then it's usually Sony and then Nintendo.
It's a big blunder backfire on Microsoft's part.
Microsoft wants to go first because they act like they're the best.
Only good for Halo, Gears of War, and Forza.
Yeah.
And other FPS. That's all they're good for.
Yeah, that's
you want to play RPGs and more challenging games, you go over to Sony.
Yep.
You want to enjoy really gorgeous graphics, you go over to Sony.
Yep. Microsoft's never going to be able to compete with Sony,
especially
no matter what they do.
Square Enix is always top of the line with CG.
Xbox was like, oh, we're the best system out there, blah, 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 Xbox 360, and they still lost to Nintendo. Sony, granted, Sony's PS3 lost to Nintendo as well.
And PS4 has way more sales. PS4 sales are up to over 40 million consoles sold now.
Yeah, it's
Remember
more...
October, they were at like... Microsoft was at like 15 mil, Sony was just approaching 30 mil. So it's like, yeah, Sony's freaking killing them in sales.
Yeah, and Nintendo's new system is supposed to come out next year.
Microsoft won what was it, November, because that's when the new Halo came out. That's the only reason why Microsoft had more sales.
You want to know what I'm interested in? Is Nintendo's new system. Because they said that that's going to have VR. It's supposed to be one of the most powerful. It's supposed to be exactly like a computer. But Nintendo, and they said that it links together. Like if anyone around your neighborhood or in your state, it's supposed to link subconsciously and make that system more powerful. That's what Nintendo's saying right now, is that their new system is supposed to be like a supercomputer, and what it does is it links together with its computer, with another computer. So if say if you have 2 Nintendo Nexus in your house, they'll link together and become a stronger, more powerful system.
Just imagine the encryption and the web security on these servers. Because right now the most annoying thing out there is these damn DDoS attacks.
Yeah, but they've been toning down
even
lately.
PlayStation Network hadn't been the same since the DDoS attack, because they have all these problems with party chat, where like you get the NAT type error or it kicks you out of party. It's like, Sony, come on, fix it already.
Microsoft's having that issue too. The Microsoft can't even fix it, so it's just like. You look at it as it doesn't really matter what anybody does right now.
Yeah, but like even for Final Fantasy 14, if you're playing on the PS4, that PS4 chat is probably one of the best utilities you can have for that game.
They know what they need to do is make it
coordinate raids, dungeons, and files.
No, what Square Enix needs to do is not have a PS4 party chat. They need to have a Square Enix Final Fantasy 14 party chat where you're logging into the game, you're in a party with somebody, and you can
cross-platform with PC users as well.
Yeah, and you can just do it in game. An in-game chat is what they need
Well,
to do.
they're going to be phasing out PS3 come 4.0 because they didn't say anything about plans for PS3 at 4.0.
No,
Because even last year they were talking about phasing out PS3 after the 3.x series.
No, they said 4.0 is going to be the only one that's going to be. From one of his interviews, he said this expansion and next expansion is going to be the only one on PS3. After that, they're not going to put any more expansions on the PlayStation 3 for Final Fantasy. It's supposed to be this expansion and the next one. 3.0 and 4.0. After 4.0, like 5.0 and up, is not supposed to be on PS3. Because the system's going to phase out on its own. Because that's when the developers are not going to make games for it anymore. Because 4.0 is almost around the corner, and they're still making games for PS3, so they technically can't phase it out. Now, when 5.0 comes out, yes, they consider and phase it out because no one's going to be making games on PS3 anymore. As of 2018, no one's going to make games on PS3 anymore. It's all going to be PS4. And
the big question is, what are we getting in 4.0? Are they going to open up the oceans for exploration?
Nah, I don't know.
That would be nice.
They need to add swimming into the game ahead of time if they're going to do that, which I don't think they're going to make us go to sea.
You should have talked to IGN last year about adding Blitzball, so we're speculating got to be 4.0 or whenever they open up the oceans and swimming, because that would make sense.
Yeah, but if they don't add swimming and they just do Blitzball only, I mean, yeah, it'll be fun to do that, but it's like they should add swimming. And because then we can actually go to the beach in this game and actually swim around. They can have your characters actually swimming in the water, having little beach parties, and showing actual like
but they'd have to do
NPCs
some
in the water
redesigning
swimming.
for the housing areas like Mist, so you can actually go in the water. They'd have to like completely rework those areas.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be exclusive for like the new areas. You know how Flight is now
area.
going in all the areas from 3.0 and beyond are Flight. You still got people asking, Flight in the old areas. Like that requires completely reworking those games because a lot of those areas are polygoned off. So the amount of time it would take to rewrite those locations.
It's not even going to be that much of an issue though, because even if it's polygoned off, all they really have to do is change the size of the barrier. That's all. That would only take them like probably a day to do that, or a couple hours, because you're just changing the barrier. It's not even
more complicated than that.
It's just the barrier size.
Those areas weren't designed to be flown over.
Yeah, but I mean,
they weren't designed to be flown over.
I know, but it's going to be easy for them to do it. That's why they're not doing it right now. I mean, because they have other stuff they want to do. Why make it? They're going to make it flyable in 4.0.
They've got all their plans for content in advance of 2 years, and then like 6 months for like the set stuff that they're really focused on.
Yeah. Oh, I leveled up already.
I've already got the names decided for the next patches.
Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong fucking thing. Alright, let me go get my ninja quest out the way, because I'm 56. No, what I'm saying is it's not going to take them that long, because it's just a barrier. You can have like 2 guys, or the people that do the zones, just lift the barrier. It doesn't take that much, because they just use the computer to lift the barrier, save the barrier at the new highest point, and then boom, it's done. It literally would only take them a couple hours to modify the barriers. It shouldn't take that long because you're not changing any data. All you're doing is lifting the barrier, and you do that with the computer. It's like if you were re-editing somebody's like say if they were going into the game and
it's a very timely and timely consuming process.
Yeah, it should only take them 1 day though. It shouldn't take them that long. It's like just adding a code into a game.
Yeah, but if they botch a code, then the freaking game's glitched for a while, and then it becomes a whole clusterfuck.
Yeah, but I doubt they're gonna botch that code because all they're doing is lifting it up. That's just a barrier. They can go in there and lift it because it's just a barrier. If they cut off that barrier and let it open world, there should be another barrier ahead of time, because if they already knew they were gonna do flying ahead of time, that barrier is probably already there. The code's probably already made. They're just not going to activate it until 4.0 when it's supposed to be activated.
Now, you know what would be interesting if we got to like 5.0 or 6.0 and they decided to do a new continent for that, and then just brought in all of Final Fantasy XI's like areas, and be like, wow, man.
I mean, if they made it the same,
when the level cap, or if the level cap gets up to 90, they allow like a transfer over of your FF11 characters for 14.
No, the FF11 characters, that game's already being shut down.
Yeah, I know.
That all the characters are gonna get deleted.
It's like everybody was all excited when the president of what's that gaming company? The one that's doing the Yokai Watch crossover?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all thinking maybe it's going to be a White Knights crossover, and they were going to announce like a White Knights 3 or something like that, and it was going to cross over with 14.
Yeah, it still says to be announced, Magic Duel's Origins. They're probably not going to say anything until tomorrow or the next day, if that's going to actually be... It's supposed to come out this year, but I'm not getting any info from E3 right now. Now, if you were at E3 and you were at the Magic the Gathering
Instinct
booth...
trailer confirms General Rom joining the roster from Gears of War.
I told you. No, I was saying, for Magic Duel's Origin to come out on the PlayStation, like, you'd have to be at E3, and you could ask them right now if you were there and say, hey, you go to their booth and you ask them, the Magic booth, and say, hey, is Magic Duel's Origins when the release date is? And they'll probably tell you, they'll say, well, we're going to tell everybody tomorrow, or on the third day, and they'll let you know exactly when they're going to announce it and say it, because, I mean, Magic the Gathering always has a booth at E3 almost every year, so it's like they just need to wait to find out, or have somebody that's at E3 that you know, ask them to go to the booth to ask them for you and see if they can get the information.
What do you think about this new one from Microsoft, Scalebound co-op gameplay? It showed the trailer and details revealed during Microsoft's presentation. Yeah,
they already announced that. Microsoft said something about cross-platforming and all this at their press conference today, but they didn't say anything about Sony. They just said, "Oh, we're gonna make it to where everyone can play together now on PC and Xbox One." They weren't gonna say Sony because that just gives kudos to Sony, so they're not gonna do that.
Now they're calling the Scorpion thing the Microsoft Xbox One S. Even though they admitted in the article that Sony's winning the next generation console war.
Yeah, they've already admitted that multiple times. I need to turn off the light in my room. It's making it so much fucking hotter in here. I'm gonna go get me something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. back. Oh yeah, chicka.
Nice.
La da 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 da. Ninja ability ready for action. You shall not stop me.
It'll be interesting if they start doing what they were talking about a while back, is adding subclasses in for these.
No.
Or like, you know, focuses, so like Dragoon could become Dragon Knight.
Well, they could do that, but if they do subclasses, they don't want to do that. No, whatsoever, no.
Well, not subclasses, I used the wrong term, I mean focuses for your jobs.
Well, they can upgrade you, saying you train to become this advanced class of the class that you already are.
Yeah, I'm guessing that'll probably be around once the level cap's like 80 or 90-ish.
Probably not. It just depends. I gotta go to the Rogues Guild. Really? I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back to Limsa Lominsa. Yeah, I called Office Max today for a job, and he's like, "Oh, we're still interviewing people and still doing the process for the best people, but I'll keep you in mind and let you know, because I already had an interview, and I was calling for a second interview, and he says, "Oh, we're still reviewing applicants, and I'll let you know if we want you to come back in for a second interview." And I'm just like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
I'll be back in a moment. I need to get something to drink as well.
Copycat. do. Let me in now. Do.
These people are going balls to the wall with hunts.
God, I hate those things. That was like the worst thing they should have done in this game, was hunts. Because they should have did it like how the hunt bounty system was in Final Fantasy XII. That's the way I think they should have did it for this game.
Or like you're hunting log.
Yeah, like you're actually hunting something and you get something, not have to compete for it with other people. And even if you are competing, it's like it's only so many people, and each mob is different. That a bounty that somebody gets, not all the same bounty, and everyone's doing the same bounty, trying to hunt the same thing. And then you gotta wait forever for it to spawn. If you go to do it, it should pop up, and you have to do it by yourself. Or they would be like, oh, you have to be in a party to do this because you can't solo it. Oh man, I gotta run all that way up there. I could've just came out that stupid door instead. That's some bullshit. Man. Gotta run halfway across the map for this stupid ninja quest. Jesus. Yeah, but I kind of like, that's what, dude, when they announced the remake of 12, I was so happy, dude, because I was like, you know, I haven't beat that game.
Well, it's not a remake, it's a remaster.
I know, but still, I'm like...
Well, I'm happy about it, too, because the Vieira is going to be the next race in 14. Everybody pretty much got that determined. Because they said they were going to do that, and then they were going to come out with all
new
original
races. Yes.
The rest of it.
And if they change it and say, well, we changed our mind, not going to do it, you know how many people are going to get mad saying, no, you said you were going to give it to us, and you make another new race instead. And people are going to get to the point where they get so mad that within 6 months, they're going to have to make a new race. They're going to be like, crap, we got a crunch time. These people are getting mad. All right, let's just go ahead and make this other race and just throw it in the game and make them happy. Because that's why he hasn't said anything about a new race coming up or hinted at anything, because he already said we were getting that. And then he already hinted at the new jobs. So it's like, we already know we're getting Red Mage, Blue Mage, Samurai, so it's like... And they're only doing 3 jobs this time instead of the 4 that they did last time.
Yeah, just like they were talking about Samurai at PAX East. Koji Fox is like, all right, let's take a question from somebody in the audience. Maybe someone in Samurai armor, and Yoshida just gave him a look like, don't you do it. Don't you freaking say it. Not till FanFest. Don't you say it.
And then he said it anyways. Because they might actually give us a Samurai job before the expansion. That's probably what he's hinting at FanFest, saying don't say anything until FanFest, because we might get Ninja at 3.4 or 3.5. Because in that way they have room.
We got a couple more seasonals coming up, and then we got the, let's see, I think the Moonfire Fair is the next seasonal, and then they got that Yokai Watch crossover coming soon. And then we got the 3-year anniversary event coming up in like August, late July, early August. So we'll probably get some interesting emotes, minions, items.
Yep. They knew the kiss emote, that people that actually kiss in the game. That would be interesting, because you're going to be a lot of people just going up to somebody actually kissing them on the lips or on the cheek or something.
Yeah, next thing they'll activate harassment code like in Sword Art.
That would be funny. Because they already got the Embrace one for when you get married in the game. Which I'm glad I got that 2-person chocobo mount, because it's actually useful. When I need to take you guys somewhere, I can say, hey, Quattro, just come with me somewhere, man. Just hop on my bird. You'd be like, come on, I'll fly there and follow you. No, just hop on my bird. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. I still have yet to take anybody on that bird.
Find you.
You're going to go find me so you can hop on my bird?
Nah, too much work.
I'm over here near Limsa. It's easy to find me.
Ubisoft. I mean, I got tongue-tied with that one. Ubisoft. E3 press conference.
Oh, they're doing it right now?
Just hit play on it, so possibly.
Shit. I should check it out. They're going to talk about the new Assassin's Creed movie and all that stuff, too.
Yeah, Ubisoft's live right now.
Yep.
Nintendo's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Sony, 9 a.m. Pacific.
Yep, because Nintendo's
12 p.m. Eastern.
Nintendo's not doing an actual press conference. That's why. Because theirs normally would be in the morning, right after Sony's. Theirs would be at 10 in the morning, but instead they're or 8 in the morning.
Opening was Just Dance 2017.
Oh, thank God!
So they had a bunch of people like dressed as mascots dancing around.
Yep, Ubisoft.
They got another article up. Why Kojima decided to work with Sony on his next game. That tells me Kojima will probably be making an appearance tonight. Kojima trusts Sony and wanted to base his game on that relationship. Today, Kojima's next game is a collaboration with Sony, and Metal Gear Solid creator has now revealed why he wanted to work with them on the YouTube E3 live stream. So Kojima is there.
He's going to announce a new Metal Gear probably. He probably bought the rights to the game so the other company can't make it.
He did that, or he's making like police knots. A new type of police knots. I was fortunate enough that I had many offers from many different people, Kojima explained. However, with Sony, I've had a long relationship and there's been no waste in trust within our relationship. So for our first title, I wanted to base it on that relationship and the trust that we have. So that's why we're working with Sony. Kojima added, Sony has been extremely trusting and allowed him a lot of freedom to do pretty much what he wanted to do. So I'm guessing Konami was restricting his creativity.
Yep. And Sony said, go ahead and do whatever you want. We trust you.
Oh, yeah, because every game Kojima makes is freaking golden.
No, what's messed up is if that happens, because this new game he's making right now is exclusive to PS4 only. So what's that say about future titles?
A lot of things are going to be going towards PS4.
Yeah, because they said that this is going to be the first one that's exclusive of many to PlayStation.
Let's see, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands by Ubisoft.
Oh, that dude's still alive? That dude from Reading Rainbow, he's on E3's press conference right now.
Apparently giving away free PC games every month for the year.
What the? Oh, Star Trek VR. That's why that guy's on there. That's that dude that played Star Trek. The guy from Reading Rainbow, the guy that had the that wore the blind visor, who was supposed to be blind, the African American dude.
I didn't really watch much Star Trek. I was always into Star Wars, man.
I don't know, but I'm saying it's easier to find out who it is. I thought you were watching the press conference. He's like right there.
I stopped watching the press conference. They were doing stuff on 14.
I'm watching on my phone.
We've all imagined ourselves on that bridge, and now you get to do it. We're going to have Star Trek Bridge Crew at the Ubisoft booth.
They're actually having a Star Trek VR, virtual reality.
What I was really excited about was when they were doing that testing back in March. Or was it March or May? For that Sword Art Online, the beginning. You know,
what game
testing
is
the
this?
VR limits for that. It'd be nice if they made an actual Sword Art Online VR for 2020.
They're planning for 2025,
like,
though.
Okay, shut up, take my money, and I'll never see reality again.
What game is this? You need to check. You need to go on the Ubisoft thing right now and watch this game. What the fuck? The whole Earth is splitting in half, and it's in medieval time.
I'm a looking.
What the hell? Doom. Doom came to us all. Okay.
Well, it's not Dragon's Dogma, because that was, what was it, Capcom?
Yeah, it could be something else.
Which company does Dark Souls again?
It's not gonna be the new Dark Souls is already out. It can't be this. It won't be Dark Souls. One dude's wearing using his katana, like a samurai. There's another knight and another knight. What the fuck?
Yeah, I see the samurai.
Then there's a knight with a great sword. And then a guy, barbarian.
You know, I'm seeing it.
What the
samurai?
What game is this?
I don't know, but the gore looks great for a battle game. I definitely want to play this. Okay, now they're in a little standoff.
They're fighting now. It looks like there's a giant battle between them.
We got an archer about to snipe.
Thousand years of war. Wow.
No, what is it? What is it?
I know, it looks interesting. Knights, barbarians, and samurais.
Okay, the name of the game's For Honor, and it looks pretty badass.
Really? You're that far ahead? I'm not even that far ahead in the video.
Yeah, well, I'm watching it like the live. You're probably a little ways back.
I'm watching the live too. I'm watching on IGN.
I'm watching it off of GameSpot.
Weird. There's the guy that sniped the other person.
Just like last night, I was one of the first ones to know about the Berserk Dynasty Warriors because I went to the W Omega Forces teaser site, and they had the little countdown. So the moment it hit 0, it just cut right to the trailer, and I'm like,
For Honor.
Oh my god, that's Casca. Yes. Then they showed the freaking sacrifice logo light up, and I was like, oh, it's Berserk. I was literally screaming out. I was like,
it was weird.
Yeah.
That girl said in the video, I am Napoleon. I bring war or something. And I was like, wait, what? Napoleon.
What about freaking the 3.3 trailer for Final Fantasy 14? It just starts off. You got Estinian going, I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand. And it's just like, oh wow, this is intense.
And then it got gay.
No, it cut out the Moogles, and we're like, aww. I don't want to see Moogles, we want to see more of this. But then they show Estinian's limit break for the Nidhogg extreme fight. We're like, what?
The Blackstone Legions to drive the enemies. That game's gonna be good. Dude, I hope that's on PS4. You play as a samurai or barbarian.
Oh, another game that's coming out this year, and there's been very little talk about it, and it comes out September 13th, and that's Psychopaths.
Knight, Viking, and Samurai.
Like NIS is making Psychopaths, the game called Psychopaths Mandatory Happiness, and that looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because I was a big fan of that anime series, and I just recently had the animated movie come out.
I might have to pick up that game for
Honor.
Honor.
On Blu-ray right now.
They said there's samurai, Vikings, and knights.
In the aftermath of war, your people were starving. You brought them back. Now, your fleet sails for the lands of the samurai.
Oh, I gotta go to the safe house. Okay.
I see all these samurai Vikings and knights.
Oh, Polyon.
People watching it, you gotta be like, yeah, these two got some serious ADD. They're just jumping from topic to topic to topic.
Interesting.
But at least this is informative to anybody who's watching. You all have this info.
Yeah. They're actually showing some of the gameplay now of that game for Honor. Dude, I'm gonna have to get this game. to play as samurais, knights, or Vikings. You know me, I'll have to pick the samurai. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. They actually like are doing a war against each other. Wow.
Well, I'm trying to remember, did Capcom back out at E3, or is Capcom showcasing some games? I forget.
I don't think Capcom is doing anything at E3. Neither is
nice
Konami.
if they were relaunch the Blue Bomber, you know, Mega Man, give it some next generation like, graphics, make it look more realistic and just brutal.
They already said something about another Mega Man game.
Like, get away from like the kiddie, cartoony type Mega Man, just make it more serious.
No, they're not doing that.
Like, imagine Mega Man with like Resident Evil type graphics.
I don't think they're gonna do all that.
But it would like be its own game, and it would like take you across the span of like all the different Mega Mans. You'd have all those enemies to fight. But it'd just be with like next generation console graphics. It's like, I know Capcom's doing some with the next Resident Evil game, but it's supposed to be a return to Resident Evil's roots. Wow. It's like they were watching, what was it, The Evil Within last year. They were probably sitting there taking notes. Oh yeah, the combat for freaking this game, For Honor is just brutal.
I know, you're watching the gameplay trailer too? Oh
I'm watching him scaling up the wall right now.
I'm not even at that point. I'm watching him like slashing somebody in pieces.
Yeah, this looks great, especially if you're a fan of medieval combat.
I know, man. I am.
Oh, whoa! You're up at the top. You can literally like knock the grappling hooks off. And, oh man, people fall.
You can stealth attack somebody for a finisher.
People need to check out the trailer for this, For Honor. Later.
Oh my god.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta edit
grapples here.
Your video once it uploads to YouTube, once it cuts out, and just put like links in for all these trailers we've been checking out.
I won't be able to do that already. It automatically does it. I would have to do that ahead of time. I'll have to go back and re-edit it, but I won't be able to do it without a computer. I'd have to ask you to do it for me, but then I'd have to give you my info to do it all. My computer broke on me. That's why I'm doing everything on my PlayStation. Oh, he axed that dude in the head.
Oh, you're just getting to that part now?
Yeah, where he climbed the wall. It was all cinematic though. He climbed the wall, did something, and then it went back to the gameplay. That was kind of cool.
Wait, does Ubisoft do God of War? Let's remember, who does God of War? This is supposedly going to announce that God of War 4 tonight.
The raider got us inside that fort.
Been so long since I played that series. Was it Square? I forget.
I need you guys to help me do Ravana Extreme because I got to get those ninja weapons.
Wait, you still haven't cleared Ravana Extreme?
Nope. I haven't been playing. Ooh, he stabbed at me.
Yes. We've been doing a lot of the Ramu Extreme because we're crafting a lot of those glamour weapons. Those Mighty Thunder weapons are badass.
Yeah, but I wanted to get the Dark Knight and
Dude, the Ninja Ramu Extreme. It's got the lightning all over it. Madara's got that now, and those things look badass. I crafted those for him the other night. All you gotta get is a large Levin orb, and I'll be able to craft this thing for you. Because screw the regular. Let's see, wait. Okay, so I guess For Honor's coming out February 14th, 2017.
Nice. Yeah, you need that dude in the face. It's weird how the combat system is, though. That's one thing you gotta get used to, is using the left, right stick. Up, down, left, and right for the analog stick to fight. I think you have to fight with the analog stick. You don't press like X, circle, triangle, and square.
That raider showed us what Viking fury could do. The Great Raid, they would call it. And it had begun.
You know, it's kind of a letdown with Konami.
What's that?
I really think that after the success of Metal Gear Solid 5, they were going to remake the original Metal Gear. You know, the NES, MSX versions, so Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I think they were going to redo those.
Oh, that duality ability for Ninja
I don't
is
think
pretty
that's
good.
going to happen now that Kojima's not there, unless they find someone that can continue Kojima's vision without upsetting the balance of power, Konami.
That's what I'm saying, that something's going to happen where Square Enix will probably end up buying them out. And then they're going to go with the games they want, like Suikoden, Castlevania. I have a certain feeling because the way that they're going right now is making
was like Konami's version of Final Fantasy.
And it was good, too. They
stopped
at 5. Yeah, they stopped at 5 in Tactics.
Yeah, I know. I have Suikoden 4 and Suikoden 5 and Suikoden 3 and a lot of the older ones.
I have Suikoden 3 on the PlayStation 3.
Do you remember which company did Arc the Lad?
I have all Arc the Lad, but I think it was
that's
done...
That's another game that hadn't been out for a long while. They haven't done another Arc the Lad in years.
Yeah, they did Arc the Lad 4.
Now they're showing...
Oh, wait, damn it, I can't check it. It's going to stop my live stream.
It's like, this stuff looks so cartoony and like for little kids, some of these graphics. It's like, it doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I can't check it. You have to check the PlayStation Store and go to the PlayStation 2 and check the name of the company that made Arc the Lad. It's on there. Arc the Lad Twilight. You have to go there and check the company.
He's not just growing old, he's growing up.
It's called Grow Up by Ubisoft, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the graphics. It's...
Oh, I know what this is. They made that.
I can see little kids playing that, not adults.
There are adults playing that. They already have that on PS4. This must be part 2, because they changed it. Because it's called Homegrown, and then there's this one, Growing Up. It's the same game. This is the sequel. I remember that stupid robot.
I'll pass on that. But like, I want to see what Bandai Namco has, because last year, like 7 of the 9 games were something I would definitely buy.
You know, Xbox announced that one game that's like Banjo and Kazooie, but it's with a lizard and a bat.
Lord.
Yeah, and that's coming out.
Facepalm.
Facepalm.
And you'll get to stretch your acrobatic skills.
I already did
Now what are they showing off? They got a bunch of smoke, bunch of lights going flickering like crazy.
Dude, if they make a what if Ubisoft did a Magic the Gathering video game where you actually got to play as an actual planeswalker and it was like an RPG type thing? Dude, you know how awesome that would be? And it wouldn't be a card game. It would actually be you, like, actually playing as a planeswalker, fighting monsters and other planeswalkers and stuff without using cards. Like, it was like an actual spell slinging game. That would be kind of cool.
Now, who the heck are these two?
Who?
You'll see them in a moment. They're dressed like ridiculously.
Creative director.
Okay, so they're from like Finland.
Supposed to be like wrestlers, tag team champions from Finland.
Oh, one of them's the creative director of the original Blood Dragon.
Well, anybody that wants to watch E3 can always just go online and check it. They got, you can go to the IGN website, you can go to GameSpot, you can go to, you just type it in and you'll find all the
Oh,
information.
they're some.
Thank you. Where's Chad? Not you.
They called it a horrible problem child.
So, I'm sorry.
Ubisoft.
It'd be funny if they made a bully.
They got like a retro opening for the logo. Red links. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Dean Evans, creative director of the original Blood Dragon and advocate of world peace.
Alright. Now, let me go repair my gear.
And Blood Dragon made baby together. That's right, Auntie. And this horrible problem child.
Yeah, I need to do Ravana Extreme, but I can't ever find anybody that wants to do anything. That's why I like this server. Nobody ever wants to do nothing. Everybody's just trying to craft and make tons of money on this stupid server.
Trials of the Blood Dragon. Yeah. I can see maybe like young teens playing that.
What the hell?
Exactly. That doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah, me either. I was looking like this game is. I hope Sony blows away the press conference tonight because these other ones are just. Ugh. I mean, EA's was okay. It wasn't.
Okay, that game's getting released as soon as the conference ends. In 30 minutes.
That's a racing game with a motorcycle and you doing stuff. Okay. I hope that game is not like 20, 30, 40 bucks because it wouldn't even be worth it.
Oh, now they're doing Assassin's Creed.
I figured that.
It's about to go multi-platform.
Dude, if they do Assassin's Creed and they do a Asian theme with like samurais or ninjas, that would be pretty cool.
It is out now on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
But they probably won't.
Actually, it's almost out now. We didn't want anybody sprinting off to chase Blood Dragons.
I'm gonna log out now. I'll be back later.
As soon as this conference ends.
Alright, slacker.
30 minutes from now,
I asked if you want to do a primal run with me, but you don't want to. It's all good.
Back together, guys. So that was nice. All right.
I just noticed the time. I got a lot going on from this evening.
I don't know, because you want to have time for your PlayStation event.
Yes, it is, my friends. And there is no UE3 experience without a deep dive.
Yeah, make sure you're in the party chat. We'll watch it together and talk.
And I know this.
Yeah, just shoot me an invite.
You can shoot me one, or just rejoin the one that's right here. That's already here.
Or vice versa. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Please join me in welcoming legendary movie producer.
And make sure you're not playing a game. We gotta focus on that video. Assassin's Creed.
So, Frank, thank you so much for coming today. Now, I'm excited to have you. In case people don't know, you have worked on some of the hugest films project?
Well, I think, it's kind of simple. I'm always looking for a good story.
La da da.
I thought that the Assassin's Creed universe really had
Assassin's Creed movie.
that could make a great movie. So it was kind of our goal as the filmmakers to take these elements and stay respectable to the DNA of the brand and bring something new to the franchise that could be experienced in movie theaters. So we have a new story. We have a new hero, dynamic supporting players and characters. So we kind of mixed a little bit of the old up and the familiar with the new element.
And this is such a storied franchise. There is so much to draw from. I think everybody is super stoked to see that Michael Fassbender is playing the lead role. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's an incredible cast all around. What can you tell us about what went into making this film?
Well, it's really a kind of massive production. We shot in 3-4 different countries. Obviously, there's an historical aspect to the story where we go back in time, just like in the game. But we really wanted to get the right team to put together the movie, and we started with our director, really esteemed, fantastic director named Justin Kurzel, who had just worked with Mr. Fassbender on Macbeth. And he's really a true visionary who understands the best elements of the game and how to translate them into the movie. Then we assembled a team of really incredibly talented people to surround him with and create the world and using these real locations and a team of stunt experts to take us into the parkour and the elements that you're going to see in the film.
Yeah, that's such an integral part of this world is the physical aspect of this game and trying to replicate that in the real world.
Exactly. We've got the best in the world at doing those different kinds of stunts and those different kinds of elements.
So, given all of that, what do you think people are going to be most excited about seeing when they see Assassin's Creed on the big screen?
Well, I think there's a lot to look forward to. But really, it's the multi-layer mythology that we have that comes from the game and the kind of putting you into the story. We have a real story, and it has an arc that goes all the way to the end. And you're being able to have that same wish fulfillment you have in the game of being able to see the world through the lives and the ancestors through the genetic memory that our character has.
That's incredible. I think people already imagine themselves in this role. So to kind of write it large and bring people in is an interesting challenge, but obviously a really great opportunity. Now, this is E3, so people are expecting huge reveals. We want secrets, we want dirt.
Yeah.
What magical things can you reveal to us about them? Nothing. Come on, Frank.
No, actually, I'm excited because I can show you a little bit more than anybody here has seen already. So we're going to have an exclusive video that gives you a sneak peek behind the curtain and shows you everything that went into making this film, as well as never seen before footage from the movie. So we're going to roll that video very soon. As soon as you get the word, right?
As soon as I throw to it. Well, thank you so much for being here today. Assassin's Creed is going to be in theaters December 21st. So play a lot of Assassin's Creed before then, so it's all inside of you when you go to see the movie. And now, for your viewing enjoyment, I present Mr. Michael Fassbender.
actors of his generation, and there's many other strong characters in the film.
The Assassin's Creed universe is a cinematic experience. The action sequences are massive.
I just want it to be an unbelievable ride.
You have to show him who he really is.
I feel exactly the same way. I think we've all imagined ourselves in that role over the years we've played the game, but I can't think of a better choice than Fassbender. He's super hot. Looking forward to the assassin getting naked. All right. Just me? Okay. Now for our next game. All right. Okay.
Freedoms can only be protected if democracy thrives. Corporate interests are rigging the elections. Your election decisions. Your favorite social media giant invite knows everything about you. And they're manipulating your feed to tailor your opinion to their interests. They are fooling you into voting for their puppet, Congressman Mark Russ. Invite wields the single most powerful population control tool ever created. Defend democracy. Help us tear down Invite. You process power and download our app together. We will expose Congressman Russ. Join us. We are Tensei.
Hello everyone,
Watch
and
Dogs
welcome
2.
to the San Francisco Bay Area, the birthplace of the tech revolution, and Watch Dogs 2's new playground. This time, you will join DedSec, a hacker group rebelling against an establishment that uses technology to take away our freedom.
Nice.
Dr. Soloway, a brilliant young actor on a mission to take back control from this establishment. Now we all live in a hyper-connected world. Everything we use, and every one of us is connected through technology. From the perspective of a hacker, this world is filled with opportunities. So in Watch Dogs 2, everything around you can be hacked in creative ways. You can also profile, manipulate, and hack everyone. And you're not alone. You can seamlessly encounter other DedSec hackers. And now, getting into co-op has never been simpler. But for now, let's deal with Invite, a social media giant that's just been exposed by DedSec.
Our numbers are going through the roof. We just promised a local grand opening on Invite.
And we'll deliver. Have faith, sister.
Sure. If we can find evidence that Invite's manipulating social media.
Prince, where you at, man?
Scouting Congressman Gibson's apartment from the roof next door. It's fun. It's fun. Razor. Almost everyone's done. Come on, get over here.
Okay, this is strictly violent. Moving outside the lines, it's sticking frost.
Fuck you. Just get her their files or emails from spy runs for social media runs.
On my way.
The Bay Area is filled with stories. You can choose more. For now, let's just check what happens when the second trick the politicians stand out. One evidence that they right, but it helped them rig the election.
No, Just no. It's fucked up. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a fight turning them back into people. Fucking A, man. Okay, dude. You find the evidence, and I'll run our exit strategy. Hey, is that the Cobras? No, I do believe that is a helicopter. Fuck you.
Marcus, the building is locked and lit. We can't get in or see inside.
They're up to something. I'll see what. They got armed help in there. Something's definitely up. They're throwing the evidence.
Get us access, Marcus, before it all gets wiped.
I'll get you inside the system. Once I do, you use a button to force your way in and download everything you can. But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside. It wouldn't be a worry if they didn't. Yeah, I've got a surprise. Where are we on my good horse, Cloud?
That's done. There's a candidate by destroying the backups, too.
They're good at us.
The investigator forensics team we have. You pay $1 to get hooked on.
That's what I want to hear. Rich, what about exit strategy? Yo, Cesar, I'm ready to go in. Bring something fresh.
There's something over there. rock him. And now, I'd like to welcome Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot to tell you a little bit more about Watch Dogs.
Hello everyone, thank you for being with us today. So as you may remember, when we launched the first time Watch Dogs with the PS4, it was a major success. And that was really thanks to Sony and the push they did have on this game. So today, I'm very happy to tell you that we are going to continue with Sony and we are going to do Watch Dogs 2 with them. So I would like to ask Tim from Sony to come with us and tell you more about it. Thank you.
Thanks, Eve. That's right. We've been really impressed by Watch Dogs ever since Ubisoft first showed the game right here back in 2012. I think you remember that, right? Sony and Ubisoft partnered on that game in the early days of the PlayStation 4. And then our partnership went even further. A while back, Sony Pictures Entertainment signed up with Ubisoft Motion Pictures to produce a Watch Dogs feature film with new Regency Productions. After what is shaping up to be an amazing Assassin's Creed film, we think Watch Dogs is set to be the next video game-based blockbuster movie.
It's an incredibly filming game. It's never too early to think about who your lead actor is going to be. So I'm looking at the character and I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan or Anthony Diggs or an Aisha Tyler who is tall and black and slightly masculine. That's what I'm thinking, you know, yeah? We just talked about it backstage.
I'll be waiting.
No, I understand you also brought something very special to share with our PlayStation players out there, right?
That's right. PlayStation owners will have access to all Watch Dogs 2 DLCs 30 days before they're released on any other platform.
It's incredible. It's incredible. So much here. And now we're going to take one more look at the wild hacker playground that is Watch Dogs 2.
Yep. Alright. Yep.
The San Francisco Bay.
Okay. What is it?
way, ladies and gentlemen, Eve Guimau. So I'm excited to tell you about our new IP from our studio in the French Alps. The studio has a lot of multiplayer expertise. You know, those guys have done Splinter Cell multiplayer. They have done also Assassin's Creed multiplayer, and they worked on The Division on some parts of the game. So for the first time, we are combining the thrill of action sports with a fully explorable open world. So this game will give you a chance to challenge your friends and to share your adventures with the community. It's a completely new genre, and I am sure you will love it. Thank you.
It's that moment where I'm committed to leaving, but I haven't left the earth yet. Nothing you can do but charge forward.
What I love the most in the mountains is that I can do anything I want. It's pure freedom. You know, there's always a bit of fear. If you don't have a little fear, you know, then you're a little crazy, I think.
Nothing else matters up here. The chaos is just gone. No one else around. The moment my feet leave the earth, everything else disappears. It's pure adrenaline. It's what I live for. The mountain is your canvas, you know, you can paint your own picture. That's what the beauty of it is.
The most important thing for me is to try something that never been done before.
Am I scared? Sure. But fear can be a tool. It can keep you performing beyond what you think your limits are. This is shaping. Tear means there's that's not great. This is sheathing with lubrication before and after the blades. Shields from irritation froze. Comfortable shape. A new pro shield from Japan.
To the soul of ringing steel! To the sun of raining steel! Dance to the song of a ringing steel. Back to the song of ringing steel. To the song of ringing steel. To the song of the ringing steel.
Alright, guys. Guess I'm gonna end the live stream here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please like, subscribe, favorite, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.